And we're live. Okay. You're like, hey, camera. What's up? Okay, then. Alright, let me make sure we are actually live. Because it says we're live, but that we're not the new Ninja. I mean, we are the new Ninja, but this isn't a picture of us. I don't know if you knew that.
What? No way.
I don't think you can hear us alright.
There we go.
Let me do an audio check. You're like, hey, camera. What's up? Yeah, they can definitely.
Yeah.
Sadly,
you
they
and
can,
your creepiness.
Sadly, they can hear us okay. All right. What's up, guys? It is Nicholas and Amber, and we are actually upstairs in the new office.
Trying things out. Change of scenery.
I really want to. We're using a contemporary table up here, and by that I mean it's like a cardboard box. No, I'm just kidding. Do you even? Yeah, I showed you what this is, right? It's like a folding.
A little folding table.
Yeah. It's okay, which is working great, but I don't think I would want to have Chipchat up here every week, but maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Because after I set all this up today at like 4 o'clock, I decided I wanted to play VR, so I played VR.
In this small little space,
right
seriously?
Here. I have it set up for all of that, and I was like, that table's back far enough. And I was like hitting my head against the table, and I'm like, I was playing super hot VR. That should put it in perspective. So I'm like flailing around.
Yeah, you flail around like a dick when you play that.
It's fun. We have some very, very interesting topics today, and by very interesting, I mean, you guys may want to stop watching now because
you're not supposed to tell them.
Yeah. Oh, Senior Alpaca was here, and he just left. Why did you leave me, Senior Alpaca?
Why? Because he wanted to first and then leave? Look, first.
No, I probably didn't respond to him in time. See, we're not good hosts. We need to interact with people instead of just like...
Well, we're used to no one being
instead of like
here.
Staring at ourselves and being like, wow, look at those sexy beasts in the background. That pugga.
That pug. They can't even see the pug, can they?
No, because it's
I
on
can
the
bring
lamp.
her in.
Hold on. Wait, let me turn on some mood lighting.
Oh, dear God. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know the rest of that song. I'm just going to click every light in the house.
Okay, there you go.
No, I'm just kidding. We don't want the office light. We don't want the bedroom light. We want that light and that light. So, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, there. Oh, he is still here.
He is still here.
Hello!
It just doesn't show. Hello, how are you?
It said 0 people in here.
Exactly, so don't mind us. It said 0, so I thought you left us. Apologies.
Okay. So we've actually got some really good topics that we spent a lot of time researching today. And, no, we didn't.
He's a dirty liar.
She's like, what are we talking about today? And I'm like, what do you mean, what are we talking about? She's like, what are we talking about? And I'm like, absolutely nothing. So, I did get some... I should probably pop that out. Hold on. I gotta...
Half screen and half screen.
No. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Because we know this is running. And if we stop streaming, I don't care. Probably for the best. But there we go. Alright. Here we go. Alright. So, I actually want to skip to the second topic, which is this one, which I probably should have put, like, dash marks next to him so you could tell it was a different topic.
Hey, you're the one reading it.
Nah,
I'm way over here.
Okay. So, the first thing I want to talk about is... I've been doing some research into how we could stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, or if I just want to stream to YouTube, or if I just want to stream to Twitch, because we've just been streaming to YouTube so far. And I know there is... Obviously, we would be expanding our audience if we expanded to Twitch because that's more people that can find us. So, I found a program called Restream.io, which apparently has been out there for a while. I just didn't know about it. Did I tell you about this yet?
No, you have
I can set it up so that it streams to both our Twitch and our YouTube at the same time. And all we do is just do this, and it's done. Okay?
Okay.
And then we could open up. See how I have this popped out right now?
Yes.
We could pop out that, and we could also pop out the Twitch chat. And then, because I believe, actually, honestly, I think we can exit out of YouTube right now.
Let's not test that right now.
Well, it won't mess up the stream, but I don't know what it'll do to the chat. I'll test
it
sometime. I'll do a private live stream one of these days.
That's a better time to test these things.
No. Do it live. Anyways, Otherwise, literally, the title of the document is Doc and Shit. Okay, so, like, DOC. That's it.
Yeah.
So, very professional today.
Very.
Very, very professional today. But, okay, I don't know why
I don't know why you keep doing that
either. Because I keep wanting to see us because we're so beautiful.
Mind blown.
Actually, I could probably do this. Corner that. Corner. Wow.
Sir Alpaca is participating.
Mind blown.
Mind blown. I appreciate your name as well. Very nice.
I know. He's been a subscriber for quite a while now. Okay, I'll let you pick what we talk about first. There's just one that I know you want to talk about. That
Me?
that you didn't know about yet.
What do I want to talk about?
Epson's short throw laser projector. Don't you want a projector?
Well, yes. We have discussed projectors.
Imagine putting a projector. You know what would be really cool? I'm not going to lie. I've thought about getting a projector and projecting it up there and then using one of the racing chairs to, like, lean back so that it's shooting up. So you're sitting here.
And then you're leaning back and kind of like laying down.
Playing exactly. That'd be really cool.
Pretty legit.
Because we have vaulted ceilings in here. How well can you see that? I guess kind of.
You could kind of tell.
Behind us, it's a vaulted ceiling. Pretty much everywhere upstairs, it's awful, but it also,
It's an old house.
But it works. And the thing is like, we could have, like, that'd be a really cool addition to the office, you know what I mean? But, like everything else in here, I don't like having to move stuff around every time I want to do something. Like...
It's inconvenient.
Like VR downstairs. That's why the VR isn't downstairs anymore, because I don't want to have to move stuff around. That's why we're ceiling mounting the, sensors. Because I don't want to have to move stuff around every time. But let me go to that really quick. I think that was actually the last one I clicked on. Maybe not. I lied. I'm a dirty liar. Dirty liar. Short throw. Epson's short throw laser projector is for anyone that wants a giant screen without the bulk. Epson has today announced, and this is from The Verge. All of these are from The Verge. We'll go to... we will go to a couple other sites after this, but literally Amber was like, do you have any topics? I'm like, no. So, all from The Verge. It is only 1080p. It is the Cinema LS 100. $3,000 versus Sony's $25,000. Okay. 10-foot display.
That wouldn't fit in our house.
10-foot display. Look at it. It's like snow raining outside.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. It seriously is like snow raining outside and
guys,
it's sunny.
I kind of want to take the camera and like point it over there and be like, look at this. And just like have it pointing out the window for the rest of the stream. Just like, just our voices.
Just watch this.
Okay.
It is very bizarre when it's sunny.
It's probably a rainbow, actually.
It's not even technically fall yet. And it's snow raining outside.
That makes it... Okay. So, 4,000 lumens with a reported contrast ratio of 2.5 million to 1. That makes it bright enough to be used with the lights and shades open. Because that was my next question was, would we have to have it like pitch black in here? Which we're cave dwellers anyways, so let's be honest, we would anyways.
That wouldn't be that difficult.
It's 10 years. Okay. Epson claims its laser projection tech will last through at least 10 years worth of viewing, or about 20,000 hours. So, like, a heavy weekend for us.
Yeah, pretty much.
We should buy that to watch season 2 of Stranger Things on.
Yes, can't wait.
Okay. So
it premieres apparently on Halloween.
I know, I saw that.
On Halloween. So I know how
well, it doesn't premiere. You know that it all releases at once. Well, so it doesn't premiere. It's like...
Okay, whatever.
We can binge
it on Halloween.
Whole show in one afternoon.
Which is probably what's going to happen is the doors are going to be locked, the porch lights are out, and the kids can...
I don't like kids.
Well, I like Stranger Things more.
They're going to say I like strangers kids more. I was like, okay.
That's just creepy.
That's weird. Don't know why you'd say that.
Wow.
God. Okay. This next one. This is a big one. This is huge. Twitter's night mode feature comes to desktop. Whoa!
Okay, wait. Does that mean that it's going to be a black screen instead of?
Yeah, look. It's not even like a black screen. It's like
a It's like a nebular.
It's
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I like the darker aesthetic for
night
websites.
mode feature on display or on desktop today, although the feature has yet to roll out on all accounts. So it's kind of like the YouTube thing where I had...
it's available on iOS,
yep,
though,
it's been,
which means I can use it on my phone.
Since last year, honey.
Well, why haven't I seen this feature on my phone?
You can watch. I bet you I actually might already have it enabled.
Do I have to go to my settings or the actual Twitter app?
No, you should just... It should just... Watch. It should literally be right here. Watch this. I actually saw it the other day and I didn't click it. Yeah, right here. Yep.
Where? Did you go under settings?
Yeah.
This is fascinating content, watching us
Night
do
mode
this, right?
on. There we go. Yeah, because every night when I'm on... Look at this. Every night when I'm... Go back. What did you click on?
I clicked
click
on...
right there.
Yeah, and then I clicked on settings.
Oh, you don't... Oh. Do I only have it because
Wait, no, it was right there.
Was it?
It's right there.
Okay.
Mine's just easier to access.
I was
Okay. How did I not know about this? It's beautiful. Okay, I know how I'm spending the rest
No
of the
need
day.
for external Chrome extension. I agree. Twitter, it's just really harsh on your eyes. It's... Oh, by the way,
Yes.
my battery bank's dead.
Oh,
Well,
that's lovely.
Well,
I have a lot of trouble with bright screens. I usually have any screen I'm using to extremely dim if there's not enough light in the room. And that's why I love the night
To
features
enable night mode
for
on desktop,
everything.
click on your profile photo, then select night mode. Wait, it says only certain accounts. You know what I'm wondering?
Mine works.
No, on the desktop. Hold on, guys.
Oh, you mean some people... If you go to some people's profiles, it won't show up that way?
Uno momento. No. Only certain accounts. Like, if I go to it right now, I might have it enabled. But you might not. Like, I might be able to do it.
I just did mine.
On desktop.
Oh, on desktop. Okay.
Fucking killing me.
I get easily confused.
Killing me. Alright, what does it say? What are the directions? Then select night. Okay.
Click your profile photo, then
So I don't
select
have it.
night mode.
I don't have it. I'm almost positive. Unless I'm just...
Sir Alpaca says, I try to make everything dark mode, LOL. Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Best bet in life. Battery saving as well.
I can't... Yeah, we don't have it. I don't... Well,
well,
the new Ninja account doesn't have it.
well, I guess when I'm on the computer, I don't really
I'm just going to
care
spend
about
the rest
it.
of the show over here, okay?
It's most important to have that feature on a phone
Hold on, I
anyway,
gotta
because
call
that's
out
usually the
this.
one you're using when it's super dark.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
No, I'm coming back over there.
Nah, sure.
I don't have to. Look at me. You could try to run the stream now. Okay, so I don't have it. You should definitely let me know if you have it, Senior Alpaca.
Probably official accounts, maybe?
Verified?
Verified. It's hard to keep
Look
track.
at it!
It is still snow raining out.
It's snaining.
Snailing.
It's not snailing. Oh my god.
Just
Okay,
like the
what
word
else?
better.
What else do we have on the dock?
Nothing as interesting as night mode Twitter. That was exciting.
I was kidding. I actually just put that on there because I was going to be like, the most groundbreaking thing ever, but I like how you guys were more excited about it than I was.
I didn't know about it. I don't look up tech stuff at all.
How much do you love James Bond?
I have not seen anything James Bond. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
I've seen parts of Skyfall. I'm going to be honest, I've not seen James Bond either. I know a lot. Okay, I won't say a lot. I know a good amount for someone that doesn't watch any James Bond movies. I know a good amount about James Bond. But the reason I'm asking you that is because Apple and I knew you'd never seen James Bond movie. That was just for this,
Segue.
obviously. Yeah.
Nice segue.
You haven't seen any good movies. Except for really weird ones that I'm like 100% positive you haven't seen, and you're like, yeah, I've seen it like 3 times, and I'm like, okay.
I'm a random movie watcher.
Apple and Amazon are reportedly in the running for James Bond movie rights.
Interesting.
He'll have an iPhone, and it'll be his laser. He'll be like,
Yes.
and then he'll use...
There will be no sponsorship viewed in the movie, I'm sure.
And then, you know what he'll say? he'll do something like he'll kill somebody with a laser or like get out of the thing with the laser from the iPhone, and then he'll look at the camera and he'll say, "That's not a standard feature on the iPhone 9." Ding! And then he'll just keep going with the movie, and it'll be like, "Wow, okay, cool."
We're not even on the iPhone 9.
It was the joke because.
Hi.
You're killing me, child. I really don't even care that
You
this
have no
is.
right to call me a child. I am your elder.
Uh-huh.
Respect me.
In age, not in size. Okay. 2 to 5 billion. Even further, would be a big win for Apple or Amazon, both of which have been trying to distinguish themselves from their competitors in a crowded streaming market. It is true.
Well, so
Netflix. Well, think about it. Netflix has had a couple big hits, like Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Definitely.
What else did they have? They had something else, and I can't think of what it was.
There's a lot of their original series are actually doing really, really well.
I'm not a huge fan of the. What are they called? What is it called?
I don't know.
Marvel TV.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, the
not
Marvel shows that they've done.
Oh, Senior Alpaca didn't get the Twitter dark mode either.
Oh, man.
I know, it's sad. I'm legitimately sad I didn't get it. Like, I am very bummed.
I'm thinking it must be verified users, unfortunately.
You know what's funny?
They get all the good stuff.
Before I did this channel, I never used Twitter. Ever. I'm serious. Like,
I had a Twitter a million years ago that I used for a little bit. Then I think even then I only had like 9 tweets on it in my entire time having it, and then I just deleted my
the official
app.
The new Ninja Twitter. Do you know how many tweets it has?
I've never, and even now on Twitter, I just sort of.
We're halfway there.
I just sort of go on there to
that?
look at everyone else's tweets, and if you are wondering, he has 333 tweets right now. That's why he's halfway there.
To 666. Oh god. I'll have to make a double tweet right then. I'll have to be like 666 and then like instantly post like another tweet and be like JK. And for no reason ever be like, what?
Oh my.
Okay.
You're so cool.
I do agree. I don't know who I'd rather have it. I feel like I'd rather have Amazon have it because I don't want to have to buy it from Apple.
Yeah, that's what my next question would be, because if either of them did it, they wouldn't be putting it to the big screen, would they?
But my question is would...
Amazon would just put it on Prime TV?
No. Well, yeah, really quick. Would they make you... Because we don't have access to every Amazon Prime video, or every Amazon video. You realize that, right?
Correct.
Even though we pay for Amazon Prime...
You only get certain things for free.
There are certain things that are free, there are certain things that are not free.
And I'm sure it would be one that's not free.
My question is would it be one that you get it with your... But think about it. Think how many people they could lure to a Prime subscription. That's $100. That's $100. And a lot of people, I feel like, would...
Is this a movie or a TV series?
That's another thing they could do with this.
Because if they wanted to really milk it...
No, but I feel like there's only a certain amount you can really... There's only a certain amount you can really milk something before you're screwing yourself over, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because the James Bond name is worth so much that if you ruin that, you've just wasted
going to piss
all
off
of that money. Well, no, yes, but...
And you're not going to have anyone watching it.
You spent... Because they're going to spend a lot... Does it say how much they're in the...
Well, if they're fighting over it, it probably won't say how much they would spend on it. Because it says that they're competing.
The distribution rights are reportedly worth anywhere from $2 to $5 billion. The movies themselves have usually only generated a small profit. In Sony's previous distribution contract, the studio covered half of Spectre's production costs and only received a quarter of profits.
Well...
Hold on. Is this just for... But are they talking about... They had to be talking about making a new movie. They're not talking about, like... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's worth $2 to $5 billion, which means if Sony's smart, they're selling it for more. Yes. So
who knows?
I don't know. We'll see. I would hope. I guess I don't know who I'd rather have it because if it's an exclusive on like Apple TV or like the Apple TV
no one
thing,
uses Apple TV.
or like iTunes, like you have to get it on the iTunes store.
I don't think they do that though, because
How else,
that wouldn't make much money.
How
else? They've never done like anything
because,
in any other location.
Well, listen, Sony, because they don't necessarily have to do that, because Sony had the rights to it before. I don't know if you knew that. I only know that because I just read it. Sony had the rights to it before, and Sony didn't just distribute it on their platforms. They distributed it as like a movie, which would be a very smart idea, no matter who has it. But I feel like if Amazon gets it,
they would just put it on Amazon.
They would just put it on Amazon.
That's all they would do.
Which would be a good idea for them, because everyone uses Amazon. Even if you got charged.
You can buy movies or rent movies on there, even if you don't have Prime. You can buy or rent.
Are we going to rent? But here's the thing. You know how much it costs to get... I'm pretty sure...
Their rental fee's really high for a movie.
No, it wasn't. No, it's not terrible. No.
Wasn't it like $4 or $5 depending?
I
know it was a lot more than Redbox.
Yeah, but Redbox, they have their own thing, because it's like a one-night thing, and like...
Yeah.
Which I believe you can only watch the movie once on Amazon.
Yeah, it's only one night on Amazon, so they charge too much.
But what I'm trying to say is, I guess I don't know how I'm trying to say this. Would they do where as soon as the movie comes out, you can buy it, or for the first little bit, it is just rental?
They'd probably do it so you could buy or rent it. That's what I would assume.
Well, listen, because you know why, in business, I'm talking business-wise, not just for the fact of, like, if they released a movie on DVD, when they released it in the theaters, everyone would just buy it on DVD, like, especially, like, Marvel. But, like, think about it, if the Avengers came out in theaters, and then a week later it came out on DVD, would you be like, wait the extra week, I don't care? Or would you be like, I guess I gotta see it in the theater a week early and spend more money?
Some people have that mindset. If you're a super fan, or if you're a person that likes the movie-going experience.
Yes, but it's easier to justify that when it comes out six months later.
Yeah.
And
that is a good point. You would lose a lot of box office if you did it a week apart.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because the plan is, that's why it's so far apart. You know how long it would actually take to, and I don't have any expertise in this, so I'm talking completely out of my ass at the moment, but the amount of time it would take them to, because even digital services, I'm not even saying they have to make a disc. If they wanted to put digital copies near to launch of a movie, they could, okay? It wouldn't be that hard. But when you have that 6-month period, when we bought Avengers, or when we bought, what movie did we recently see in theaters? Not recently, but what was the last movie we saw in theaters and then bought on DVD? Godzilla. We watched the movie. I had no want to go see it again. I know some people go see a movie like twice in theaters. We watched it once and I was like, that was good. By the time it came out on DVD, we were like,
excited about it again.
Cool. You can watch it again on DVD. That is why, as a business person, you would do that.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, if Amazon says, okay, at first you can only rent the movie, I don't know. Or if, even weirder, they put it in theaters. The only way to get it after that is from Amazon.com. Amazon.com, even you can get a physical copy, but you know how much they would save if they just made it digital? You know how... I know the cost to produce physical media isn't extremely high, but if you can put it on a server and say, there you go. All I have to do is upload this. Done. Like, they would save tons of money, and that would be smart of them. And they would get the I went off on too long of a tangent. I'm done.
Yes, you did.
All right. Well, I think that part of marketing is interesting to me, just because I guess that's probably good, because hopefully if the channel ends up going anywhere, I'll have to know something about marketing, at least something. All right, but look at it; it stretched out the show a little bit. How long have we been streaming now? 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. So our next topic is from The Verge. Surprise! Surprise! You know what they say. Alright, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Alright.
Oh my.
Someone has been hacking into U.S. power stations. I'm going to read this story now so I know what's going on. An unknown nation state Oh! Wait a second. So what this is saying, an unknown nation state targeted more than 20 utilities since 2015. That means, like, someone outside. I thought, when I first read this headline, I thought it meant someone inside the country was...
They wouldn't put U.S. in the title like that, in that way, if it was someone in the U.S. doing it.
No, doing it to U.S. power stations. I meant, someone in the U.S., like a U.S. citizen, was hacking U.S. power stations.
That's not how I took it when you read the headline. I took it as someone outside of the U.S.
Anyways.
I'm just clever.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't go that far. Don't give yourself too much credit. A new Symantec report details the sustained investigation. Dubbed Dragonfly. You heard it here, folks. Operation Dragonfly.
Sorry.
Beginning in late 2015 and continuing through the present, dozens of utilities were targeted in the spring and summer of this year, including many in the U.S. Hold on. This is misleading. Someone has been hacking to U.S. power stations. So other places, too. So that 20 isn't just the U.S. At least that's what it sounds like. The latest rounds of attack is more invasive, taking control of many of the systems rather than simply exploring them. So before it sounds like they were just seeing probably like what the security was like, that kind of thing. The group now potentially has the ability to sabotage or gain control of these systems should it decide to do so.
That's reassuring.
The group's ultimate goal is still unclear, but there's reason to think... So, actually, hold on. To think they had extensive access to the targeted organization, Symantec found screen captures from targeted computers, cataloged by organization and device name, often include the phrase control, which many indicate the group has successfully taken control of the device. Symantec stopped short of definitively attributing the attack, but the persistence and restraint involved in the years-long campaign suggests a nation-state attacker with a political motive. I was going to say, because most people are not patient enough to... I feel like this is up too far. Hold on, guys. I'm going to probably kill your ears. I'm trying to be careful. Shh, stay still. Who are you? Buzz. I should have muted it first. Okay, there we go.
Probably.
And now it's crooked. Come on. There we go. Alright. There we go. Because I was going to say, it sounds like a group attacking, or a group doing this, but then but they do point out, obviously, over years like that, it is very unlikely that it's someone, like Anonymous or something like that, that would, no, I'm not saying Anonymous, but like, that kind of organization. I want a coffee. Leave me alone. With a political motive, there are significant similarities to earlier Russian-linked campaigns against power plants in Ukraine, although no definitive link has been established between the two campaigns. Despite the group's apparent sophistication, their attacks did not exploit any undisclosed vulnerabilities, often referred to as zero days. Instead, the attacks relied on known vulnerabilities and proven email phishing techniques, including a malicious invite to a New Year's Eve party that makes it harder to definitively attribute the attack, since zero-day exploits are often unique to a given attacker. This could be an attempt to deliberately thwart attribution. Okay, so really they're just like, yo, this is happening. We don't know who it is. There you go. That was a party. Yeah, okay. You get where I'm going. Next up, we have Epson short throw laser. Oh, that already. Oh.
Is that everything? Because we've been at half an hour anyway.
Yeah, but we're going for at least 45 minutes.
You didn't tell me that.
I did.
I did not sign up for 45 minutes.
Hold on. I like to fish while I'm on. I ended up at The Verge again.
You always do.
Let's go to CNET. Oh boy. Like Netflix, T-Mobile's giving away for free. I kind of want to read that one, but then I kind of don't. Alexa talks down to voice rivals. I have a feeling it's because if you read down below it, it makes it sound like it's a clickbait title. Oh, what else? Do you have anything to say?
Not.
Come on, entertain your viewers, okay?
I don't have any tech-related knowledge. I'm lucky I know how to turn my computer on. Do you disagree?
What did you say? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here. You know what? For you guys who actually watch this show,
All
because
3 of you.
Because I know this isn't a very popular live stream, how about you tell them about your first experience in VR while I look for some more topics?
Well, then,
Yeah.
okay,
What?
I suppose.
What? Well, tell them.
Like
No,
talking.
think about it. Like, who watches this that won't watch the full video too? And actually, this might draw in some people that wouldn't have watched the full video because we're making a video about that too. Spoiler
alert.
Boiler alert. Toiler alert.
Okay, you're just taking it too
Toiler alert. I already said toiler alert.
You run out of things already.
Wow.
You need to be stopped. I'm sure that was a lovely noise.
There's literally nothing else. Oh. Red Sox accused of using Apple Watch to steal signs from Yankees.
Oh
What does that even mean? The Boston Red Sox have reportedly been caught stealing signs from the New York Yankees with help from the Apple Watch. The Yankees filed a complaint to Major League. Blah, blah, blah. This is on CNET, by the way. Possibly tipping off what pitches were going to be thrown. Investigators for the Yankees case by using the league's own video for instant replays and broadcasts. The report said, however, the MLB began allowing the use of Apple Watches in the dugout in 2015. It's kind of weird that they have to, like, okay you to use, but I mean, I guess it's probably... I guess I never really think about professional sports in the way of, like... I guess in the way that, like, if you're told not to take a phone into a test, or, like, a testing area, you'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I never really think about, like, other places that we don't have any interaction with that they would also say,
don't bring
you're not allowed to bring your phone with you, or you're not allowed to... So they're allowed to use Apple Watches. I wonder if it says anything about it. It's the electronic equipment that creates the violation, he said, and I think the rule against electronic equipment has a number of policy reasons behind it, but one of them is that we don't want to escalate attempts to figure out what a pitcher is going to throw by inducing or introducing technology or electronics into that mix. Yep. The Red Sox admitted to having trainers relay information from their replay staff to players using electronic devices, a strategy that was in place for weeks. See? So, like, you can't bring your phone in because... It's funny that I made that comparison, and that is what it is that they're sending pretty much answers to them.
Well,
because
what else could it be?
If you don't understand how... Because I barely understand how baseball works, okay? I don't like baseball. I mean, I like baseball, but I'm not going to sit and watch baseball. Depending on the different kind of pitch you get thrown, it is... If you know what kind of pitch you're going to be thrown, it's very easy to compensate for that, okay? It's like if I told you I was going to throw an underhand, So you were like, you're looking up, and I go overhand, I whip it at you. You're not prepared for that, you know what I mean? So having someone tell them, hey, he's setting up to throw curveball, and you know, okay, I'm looking for a curveball. That could be the difference between hitting a home run and it blowing past you, you swinging, and strike one, or two, or three, or get the fuck out of here. Do I think sign stealing is wrong? No, I don't. I guess it depends how you do it. But no, I never thought it was wrong. I guess everybody in the game has been involved with it throughout the years, he said. People are trying to win however they can. It's an edge they are trying to gain. Sometimes your sophistication of science can make a difference. I guess if you told me, hey, if you win this game, you get a huge bonus. I'd say, sweet, let me bring my Apple Watch. I don't have an Apple Watch, but I guess whenever there's money involved, there's always the possibility for cheating. If there's anything to gain, and not even money, if there's anything to gain from cheating,
they'll do what it takes.
Yes. And I'm not saying, like, obviously it has to be high enough, because, I mean, this could end very badly for them. Obviously. Or they could play the victim card and say, we didn't know. Mm-hmm. Which is sounding like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not, legal disclosure here, I'm not saying anything was said. I'm just saying, if it was me and I got caught, I would play the
victim card.
I didn't know, you know, I mean, like,
How was I supposed to know that?
There is no exact rule against this, which it sounds like there is, but I would, and that's what a lot of people do. Do you know, and actually I'll use Linus's wife actually as an example, okay? She wears an Apple Watch, okay? She works in a pharmacy. They are not allowed to have their phones on them. But
what's going on here?
I don't know what's going on here, but I think you need to stop.
That was terrifying.
Thank you. Okay. What's going on here? Nothing!
Oh my.
We have a third person working in the office now. No. Anyways, Linus's wife works in a pharmacy, or did. Sorry, she did work in a pharmacy. She works for Linus now. And they're not allowed to carry their phones. She's the head of the pharmacy, so she didn't want to, she could circumvent that rule, you know what I mean? But, like, that sets a bad precedent.
Yes.
So she would use her Apple Watch. Because it's technically not against a policy. You're going around the policy. You're still using technology where you're not supposed to be.
But it's not a phone.
It's not a phone, so she couldn't get in trouble for it. But it's like, okay, at what point are we circumventing stuff that, you know what? I want to see, there's a website called WCCF Tech that tends to have clickbaitier stuff and stuff that may or may not be true. Okay, so
reliable.
No, I like to once in a while on my own, not usually on the show, go to WCCF Tech and like look, you know what I mean, and be like, this is stuff that could possibly be true. Okay, I have to imagine 1800p. I have to imagine it's supposed to be 1080p. Because there's no resolution that's 1800p.
You know it's a good website when they don't even know the proper terminology.
No, they just put it in the wrong places, okay? But
sure. I don't know if I believe that
one. I believe there was a couple articles that the reason they have a bad reputation is it's not every time, okay? But there was a couple bad articles that gave them, pretty much they were reporting on like fake news, so like stuff that would get a lot of views, which as an ad displayer, okay, so as someone who uses ads on your website, the more views you get,
people to look at it.
The more views you get, yes. Honestly, wait. Is it 1800p? No, they meant that.
Okay, then.
1800p. 3200 by 1800. That's not even 4K. Hold on. 4K. What is that? Yeah, it's not. What is that? What resolution is 1800p?
Oh my.
That moment when you realize that as you're sitting here trying to defend the website, you're like, oh. But what about the coveted 60 FPS target, though? Well, that's where things got interesting in Digital Foundry's test. After properly overclocking the 970 and dropping a few graphic settings here and there. Now, they didn't say what graphic settings were dropped. I don't like that either. As well as the resolution to 1800p. Destiny 2 apparently runs at 60 FPS most of the time.
Most of the time. That's...
Which, I get it.
subjective.
But, oh my god.
Oh dear. That's why
Okay.
I hate those websites.
Okay, shh. Let's not talk about that. You know when we suddenly get all wide-eyed and go, dear God.
I cannot unsee that, my poor eyes.
I will give them credit. It does seem like it's pretty well optimized. The 1070. I never got to show you the game, did I? It looked beautiful.
Maybe, I think you did
No,
show me
I don't
a
think
little
I
bit of
did. It looked beautiful though, and obviously I'm running a 1070, but it looked gorgeous. I talked to Trent today, and I was like, hey, do you want to like buy Destiny 2 on Xbox? Excuse me, and then buy it again on PC? Can I tell you his answer?
No.
Why would I want to buy it on Xbox? That's the inferior. That's the inferior version.
race.
Oh god, the inferior version. Oh, just kicked the mic. I think on that note, it's time to end the show.
I think so.
All right, we're gonna go get this cleaned up because you never talked about your first experience in VR. You know what? I'm not letting you off here till you
Come
talk.
on,
Nope.
there's only 4 minutes left.
Talk about it. 4 minutes.
I almost died.
Stop. Talk
I
about
didn't mean to. I hate
4
these
minutes.
chairs.
4 minutes. No, you hate this floor.
Yes, actually, yes.
Go. Talk about it.
Well, what do you want me to say?
How is your first experience in VR? I'm gonna sit back and I'm just gonna listen.
I already told you.
No, I don't want you to tell me. Did you just say it was cool?
It was... I don't know how to describe it. It was really weird.
Yeah, talk about it.
It was completely... I think it was more incredible for me than it would be for a lot of people because I can't play video games because I get such bad motion sickness. I can usually look at a screen and play for maybe 5 minutes if I'm lucky, and I can barely handle side scrollers. So I do a lot of Mario. I can't really take video games. So to actually be able to play a game for a decent amount of time was really on its own exciting for me. Not even taking into consideration the fact that you are inside a game instead of just looking at a screen. It's a whole different world.
Now, what games did you play?
I played a little bit of the Robo Recall.
Yeah. Well, first, what was your first experience with the little tutorial like?
Oh my gosh, the tutorial is incredible. It's set in like a little RV, and there's this cute little robot that reminded me of Wall-E. I don't know if he reminded you. He looked just like Wall-E. And he was adorable, and he kept handing you little floppy disks, which is nostalgic on its own. And you would put them in, and then they would produce stuff. And it was just incredible.
Yours was supposed to be like a 3D printer, right?
It was so cool.
I know.
It was awesome. I didn't care about watching it print the stuff, but I liked what it gave you. Like little butterflies flying around that you could catch on your finger. It was just completely mind-blowing. And just out of this world experience, as cliche as that sounds.
I'm gonna wait to talk about my first experience because mine was more emotional. And I want to save that for the video. I'll cry in the video, okay? Hashtag.
He does cry a lot.
No, I don't.
No, it was really intense though. That's for sure.
Now talk about Robo Recall.
That was terrifying. I think I spent most of the time screaming.
I just wanted you to talk about the robot. But yeah, talk about Robo Recall.
I think I spent most of the time screaming, as you witnessed. You thought it was pretty funny. It was terrifying for me. It was so weird, but it was incredible at the same time. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. It was fun, that's for sure. It was definitely a fun game that I could get into and play again.
How about Lucky Sale?
What's that one?
The platformer.
Oh, the Fox one. That one almost did make me sick. That was the first one. I had already had a headache, so I might try it again when I don't have a headache to see if that helps. But it was like standing inside a cross between Mario and Sonic, and it was pretty cool for that reason, but it did make me really dizzy because of the movement. So I'll have to give that one another try when I don't have a headache. And hopefully it'll be better results, or I'll just be dizzy again and I won't be able to play it. But it was really cool.
I've not had any motion sickness except for one time. One time. I played... But it was because I played Echo Arena. And anybody who has played Echo Arena, the first time you play it, I'm pretty sure everybody gets motion sickness. Because it was like you fling yourself for the first time. Even actually thinking about it makes my stomach churn a little bit. And it's just like this feeling of like, you're standing still, but like your body is flying towards something. And then when you hit something, your body wants to jerk, and you're just standing there. You don't actually hit anything, and it's like, it's so...
It's like your mind can't separate that when you're in there.
It hurts, okay? And then, which is good, because it shows how much it's drawing you in. What?
Immersive.
It is. It's very immersive.
It really, really, truly is. I was only in that one for a couple minutes, and it was so intense, I literally thought I was going to fall.
But then, right afterwards, I was stupid and went and played Eve Valkyrie. Are you okay?
No, I'm allergic to whatever's outside.
And then I went and played Eve Valkyrie, and that didn't help, because anybody who knows anything about VR knows that usually if you're going to get motion sick, ship games are where you are going to get sick. Like,
well, that would make sense, because if you get motion sickness, you get sick on boats. So.
Oh, it was bad. Okay.
I won't play that one.
Not ship.
Your spaceship.
God.
I'm not stupid.
Oh,
Leave me alone.
Lord. Okay.
It's time for my nap.
Really quick. Let's go check the Twitter really quick. We're getting there. We're getting more people on board with the channel. 0 votes. You sons of horse manure. Nobody has voted on this thing yet. And not even to say I'm against the idea. And now someone's going to vote I'm against the idea.
I'll vote.
I know most people actually. Can I tell you something? Do you want me to blow your mind right now? There are people that actually watch this. They just don't watch it live.
Yeah, there's like 3 views on it after it gets posted.
Yep, and there's actually comments. And it's like stuff like at the end of the video, like they comment about, like,
wow.
Like blah blah blah, like wow, and it's like, which I'm not saying blah blah blah. I know you're listening right now, and it's not. I appreciate
They're going to
you
all
watching.
Comment blah blah blah. Wow, now make it happen.
I appreciate you guys watching.
I'll know you watched.
But it's just weird that like nobody comes and joins in the live stream. But look at Tech Talk. I would join live 3 times? I think the whole time I watched Tech Talk.
Well, it's hard to take that much of a chunk out of your day, and different times of day, different time zones, people working, all of that stuff. So I can see why it would get some views afterwards.
Really quick, I want to point this out.
And then we should end this because it's getting a little lengthy.
Yes. Well, not really. Usually we stream for over an hour.
I know, but I feel like streams get more views if you do a little less time.
No, because a lot of people are like me and they turn them on and they just leave them play while they do other stuff.
Touché.
What was I going to say?
Sounds like there's a dying
You
dog
ruined
outside.
my train of thought.
I
hate you. What were we saying? Oh, you're killing me.
We were talking about people at the end of comments.
No, I don't remember what I was going to say now. Balls. Okay, anyway. Bollocks. Anyways. We're still looking at getting the new camera. What else are we looking at getting for the channel? What is our next review going to be on? Sorry, we already have items we're going to do reviews on. What's the next item we're going to buy for review and then sell?
Okay.
She's going to make a decision right now, guys.
I think...
Let me narrow it down to this. Should it be a PC component? Should it be a PC peripheral? Or should it be something that is not... Okay. Internal component, peripheral, or something that goes to a PC, like the Razer Rip Saw or something like that. Like,
So like
that
we've
category.
done a lot of outside of the computer reviews.
Yeah, but
Cabling
inside the
and
computer
mice.
stuff is expensive.
That's true as well.
I'll just buy a new GTX 1080 Ti. You know what? Here, we'll just order it right now, okay?
Yep, definitely.
I just want to go... I'm trying to do this. We're going to start having... we're going to start doing where we have, like, segments, okay, in the show. Spoiler alert. I try to end every show with me going to Mass Drop and, like, recommending an item or saying
Mass Drop.
or saying an item like that I want to buy off there this week.
It's so cool.
Found the item already right there. Boom.
Awesomely fantastic.
I love those headphones. The Canon EOS 200D is on there, but that's just the SL2. I don't really... These are back on there. It's got... They've only got 20 hours left.
What's that paw print?
It's a keycap.
Why is there a paw print keycap on
don't.
this?
Please don't.
What are those rubber duck keycaps?
Yes.
My life is complete.
No.
That is my recommendation.
No.
Go on there. Rubber duck keycaps.
Don't tell
worth your money.
Don't tell people to buy stuff.
I'm going to tell them what I want. You make me be on the show, I will participate.
I don't recommend buying the... actually don't want to say I don't recommend that because that is a Mass Drop made product. That's all I'll say. There's 2 Mass Drop made products that are on... Wait, are these count as Mass Drop made products? These actually might count. Oh, there's a lot of Mass Drop made products.
What's
so
that
good.
shirt?
What shirt?
There's a t-shirt.
It's $50 for a t-shirt. It's inked. I actually don't know what it is. I believe it's... That's a TIE... Or not a TIE... Yeah, no. That's an X-Wing. That's a Game Boy, and that... Oh, is that what I think it is? It is.
What is it?
It's a key switch on a keyboard. That'd be pretty cool. Because nobody would know what it is. I love getting shirts where nobody knows what the fuck I'm wearing.
I like subtle reference shirts so that people can't tell. Like,
Okay.
I have the best Harry Potter tank top.
I
in
feel
the
like I
world.
should recommend a keyboard this week because I've been recommending a lot of like audio stuff. The DX Racer King Series chairs are on here. I kind of want to try out another chair now because I've tried this now and it's nice. They have a lot of tube amps. If you guys haven't used Mass Drop, you guys should definitely go use them.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Just
pretty
like
fabulous.
check it. Have you seen this? It's a bottle cutter. We haven't used our screen cap for any of this, and I really don't feel like we should.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go look, and like 4 people are gonna message us, and I missed it all. Okay, they didn't. Good. I know how popular we are.
No one's on anymore. No one's watching. They haven't been in a while.
We gotta recommend something. Okay, got it.
Cat keycaps.
Done.
Even
You spoiled it.
I want it.
Spoiled it.
Can I have
Nope,
them?
now we're not doing that one. Now I'm gonna recognize. This time, don't say anything before I put it on the screen.
You should still
cap.
get the cat ones. They're even
No,
cooler
you
than
shouldn't.
the
They're
duck ones.
stupid. I could have done the duck ones, but you pointed that out.
You weren't going to. You yelled at me when I said the duck ones.
You've soiled it. You know what? I'm gonna go for broke, and I'm gonna do what I normally do if I don't have any idea. I'm gonna recommend the most expensive thing I can find.
There's a $700 item.
I see that.
And
There's an $800 item.
There was a $1,000 lens up top. Go up to the top.
You gave it away.
Sorry.
Was it really? Where? I want
Right.
it.
Go down.
I
Go
want it.
down.
Right there.
Yep.
Alright, guys. Here's my recommendation for the week. I really don't want... Okay, this is gonna be weird because I've gotta like screen cap it, but I've gotta screen cap it with us in there too. So, screen share. There's nothing there. Right. No. No. Add existing. No, wait, it's not add existing. Dang it.
Oh.
Chrome, okay. Boom. Guess what? It didn't work. Wait. Yeah, it didn't work. Cool. Okay. Well. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're gonna get it. Alright?
This is too much work.
Don't you worry, little doggy. Still not working. Guess it isn't happening.
No recommendation.
Alright.
Cat keycaps. Go check them out.
Go look up the Canon EF 24 to 70 millimeter f2.8L lens. Are people being murdered outside? Alright.
Pretty much.
We're gonna get out of here now. Oh, but that works. Look, you can see our
Oh, there's our mouse, guys. Check
wow.
it out.
Nice. Check it out.
Oh my god, please stop.
Just kill me. Hit my miserable suffering. Alright. Oh, any last words?
Farewell.
No. Okay, anyways. I had to clean this up so I can play VR, because I don't work till 6 p.m. tomorrow, and I want to play VR tonight, and then get a video done tomorrow. We're ahead. We're, like, really far ahead. You need to start editing more.
I should be able to now.
Okay.
40 hours a week might cancel that out, too.
No, you'll be fine. Okay, guys. We're going to get going. Amber's going to buy me my new mic this week for the channel. Wait, hold on. Can I do a tour of the office really quick? Can I just, like, spin this around?
Oh, dear God.
Here. In charge of where it goes. Anybody who's watched this long gets a sneak peek of the office. So, I gotta be very careful.
This is making me dizzy. There's the coffee bar.
There's the coffee bar. There's... Oh, God. Hello? There's all of my mess. I won't show you... Actually, I will show you Amber's desk. It's kind of a mess, but it's fine.
They can't see it. It's fine. Good.
There's Amber, another mess.
Gee, thanks.
And there's... Oh, I can't... Oh, God. It's all backwards. Which way do I want to go? There we go. I think. That's the new desktop setup. For, like... backdrop. Okay, let me sit back down and we'll sign off.
Sounds good to me.
They probably couldn't hear me when I was doing that because I was standing behind the mic.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll hear it very quietly.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, look at that.
It's just
high quality content right there. Okay, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Are you playing VR tonight?
Probably not.
Okay, good. Thank you guys for that. Yep.
Thank you guys for
Bye.
watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye. Am I allowed to do Mark the bye bye?
No.
No. Is that trademarked? Like, if we did that, would people that have never watched Markiplier be like, I know that from somewhere.
Why is the house vibrating? Heat came on.
Heat came on. I don't know why that does that.
Can you stop streaming now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I stopped.
Our heat is vibrating.
Okay, I stopped.
No, you didn't.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Amber, for joining me. And we'll see you guys Friday. Bye-bye. And now everything's vibrating. Look at it. Looks like we're shaking. We have epilepsy.